We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Royce McGill is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times.
The box, Andre Dawson having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least one run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Let's play ball. Ow. Ow.
Stepping up now, Carl Hicks coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
Your pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher, and set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jeff Burrows stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Ken Berry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Let's go right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
See it. Drive it.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Hey, good luck.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Play ball. Out. 3. You're out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out.
Digging in now, Carl Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hit. Hey, let her rip. One time.
Here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. One time, here we go.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Let's go, big fella.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, good takedown there. Leave it down. Counts 1-0.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Play ball. That's ball 4. He's out. First base. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. Out. 3.
So digging in now, Carl Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0. Wait for your pitch up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly. Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
The 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Ward is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
What's the play ball? Out. Out. You're out. 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 He's out.
Your attention, please. Now running at first for the Pirates, number 23, Adolfo Phillips.
Hey, let's turn 2.
So striding forward now, J.R. Rodriguez.
No outs here.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal.
You're out. Out. 3. Out.
Ready for another shot now. Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to golf at it, but he missed. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, get a good one.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Ball even at 2-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Darnell Spence earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Felipe Benitez hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes.